Hello, welcome to the practice. So it will be a practice for all levels, from something simple to something you can, mainly if you practice regularly, you can also adapt to this practice. We will mainly just need a towel. And I invite you first to start by laying down. So mainly if you have a lot of tension, a towel will be great for your neck. So lay down, lengthen your spine, your heels underneath your knees. Bring your chin towards you to lengthen your neck. And once you lay down, that's why we want the towel or any blanket. Let's just align ourselves and then arms on the rib cage so we can become aware of the breath. I invite you to close your eyes. Create a space for the practice. Maybe you might be in your room or in any place. Just create this space for your own practice to connect with your body through the breath. Feel your back relaxing towards the earth. Feel your feet. How they can help you to feel grounded. And breathe from your belly to your chest. It's like when you start in meditation posture and you take these few breaths to settle down, to be present. That actually, this is one of the intentions of the practice. Once we feel present and grounded, we can remember what is yoga for. This practice to feel the unity. Take your time to set your own intention. What do you want to use this practice for? How would you like to feel after this practice? Now bring your palms together and rub your hands. More than creating heat, become aware of the energy within you. And now just bring your palms, the base of your palms over your eyes. Press gentle. Remember to relax and feel the pressure. What happens when you take the attention inward? Most of the time, our attention is to the world outside us. So look within. Open your senses to be present. Sounds, sensations. One deep breath. Breathe out, releasing. Let's get ready for some movement. You can stay with a towel or you can remove it. So check that your knees won't open. If you regularly open your knees or if your chin points up, remember, like if you had a block or even sometimes I put the blanket between your thighs or between my thighs. Let's start. Press the ground with your feet and start to lift your pelvis. While you lift, bring your arms up and reach all the way back. You can touch the ground. So don't open your knees, don't lift your toes, tuck in and come back with your pelvis down and with your palms back to your thighs. Feel your spine lengthening and go at your own pace. I recommend to breathe in, coming up, all the way back, stretch. Breathing out, come down. Keep doing this. Things, if you are practicing by yourself, so again, don't open your knees, keep them aligned. You can go a little faster or slower, depend how is your breath. So it's this openness. What happens in the body happens on the mind. So working with the body is a great way to feel present, to feel grounded, to start to quiet our mind. And mainly if there is a lot of inner dialogue or mental traffic. Stay up, keep pressing with your feet. Here you can take it simple. You can just bring your arms again up and close to your foot. If it's very easy, you might interlace. But what we actually want, besides feeling grounded, is feel this openness, create a space to breathe, stretch. When we relax our back, we open ourselves. And the breath is one of the main tools that help us to be connected. Obviously, we are always breathing, but we are not always breathing with awareness. Lift a little higher. Great. Relax your arms on the side and come down vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to do this one more time. Important to feel your feet grounded, present, and come up again. If you are not very used to practice often, you can just lift to stretch. If you've been practice for a while, you can even lift your heels. Pressing with your toes, lift your heels and walk a little closer to your back so you can really open. Remember not to open the knees. Excellent. Keep opening. Last deep breath. Relax your arms, come down. Great. You have the towel, you might need it or you might not. So bring your knees towards you. If it's not so easy, you can hold the back of your thighs or just your knees. If it's quite easy, you can even move from side to side. This is always good for your back. Release tension from your back and open your arms in one line with your shoulders. Again, you can look to the right and to the left to check that your arms are not very high, but just align with your shoulders. And also find them equally right and left, palms facing down. Breathing in and take your knees to the left. You might take them to the floor, but if you are flexible, you can take them closer to your arm and even bring your left hand over your knees. You can stay with your head in the center or even all the way to the right. Use the breath to massage your side muscles. You can always practice with your eyes closed to look within, to be aware. Stay there. One more breath. Breathing in. It's like if someone is pushing you. Great. And change back to the center. And stay. Great. On the right. Right hand over your knees. Excellent. Relax your arm. Turn your head to the left. And this is a great posture to open up everything from the neck, side muscles. And besides, remember, bring your intention, think of releasing. A great time to calm down. There's so many things going on in the universe, so center and be center and present. It just helps us to come back to our intuition, to our power, to our like being grounded. Last deep breath and move a few times from side to side. So you can just stay with your palms pressing, breathing into the center and change. You can always use this for opening up. When it's not easy to meditate, you can always do a practice before. helps to calm down. The practice becomes a meditation. 2 more. Remember, add the breath, inhaling up, exhaling. Last. And back to the center and pull the knees towards you one more time. Pull. Great. Feet on the ground, bend your knees. Palms as we started on your rib cage. Can you feel the breath from your lower abdomen to the chest or to your heart? So imagine bringing the energy up from the earth all the way up. And breathing out, releasing. It's like melting, sinking towards the earth. One more time. Feel your spine lengthening, your shoulders away from you. Relax. And there are 2 ways to come back into sitting. Rolling back and forward, holding the back of your knees and roll back and forward. Or you can always, if you're laying down, sit on one side, use the hands, and then you can come back. Okay, let's bring the feet hips apart, palms on your knees. Again, a massage on the spine in a different way. Exhale, chin in, like going back, breathing in, open. Look forward. If there is no tension on your neck, look up. Breathing out and breathing in. The spine like the trunk of our body. The feet can be like the roots, but a strong trunk. Good roots always keep us grounded, present. You can stay doing this massaging, breathing, or you can go back and stretch back. Don't do it if there is tension on your lower back. Until now, we've been doing a very safe practice for everyone. So any lower back tension, don't go really back. Just keep it simple. Or even stretch your arms back. You can see Holly is doing the advanced posture all the way back, reaching back and coming up. Great. There's something even more advanced with your palms on your shoulders, like I'm demonstrating. Otherwise, again, keep it simple. Stop the movement and just cross your legs. Again, if it's not easy to be in cross-leg position, I use sometimes a towel or something to keep my spine higher. So again, feel this time what is going to keep you grounded are the sitting bones. So sitting bones, lengthen your spine and twist to the right, left hand over. You can just keep it simple. Lift, lengthen your spine and twist. You can stay there at the end, the neck. If it's so easy, you can bring your palm to your thigh as I'm doing, or keep it here. Just if your back is arching, just try to open. Again, open your heart. Breathing in, always the exhalation. It's a great tool to release back to the center. Every time we release, we welcome new things. So release. So again, lengthen your spine, change. The twist starts in the center, then the torso, then the head. Add the breath. Keep doing this. Just if it's too much for the knees, you can always, that's a variation that is simple, but it's fine to be here. Come back to the center and change the position. The foot that is in front goes behind. If this is already too much for your knees, you can always shake them. Simple variation, just open your chest. Feel this connection, earth and sky. We need both. It's part of the wellness. Balancing. If it's so easy, start going forward, even with your hands or even all the way forward, relaxing. Sink towards the earth. This posture always reminds me this surrender and It's important to trust, surrender, release, and come back slowly. Great. Let's go kneeling. So again, that's why I always use, it's a very simple prop, a towel or a blanket. So any injuries on your knees, you can always have something underneath. Your knees will be aligned with your hip joints. Your palms will be aligned with your shoulders. Your toes can be on the ground. Exhale, chin in, cat. Very basic posture. I'm doing very simple asanas. But if you have the correct intention, as you did at the beginning, there is always a correct intention, obviously. But adding the breath, movement creates energy and energy awareness. And this is something that we develop in the practice. Body awareness. Awareness has to do with presence. So feel. Use exhalation, tuck in, give a massage to your organs. Stay there. Open your knees as wide as your mat. Relax your feet, toes together. Be careful on your knees. You can just go a little bit back and bring your elbows. If it's so easy, go all the way back. Keep lengthening and chest down. Be careful not to press over your knees. Relax. A great stretch. If you want to go into a next level, just lift your arms, pressing with your fingertips, or stay simple. Breathing in, breathing out. Comes back. You might want something more dynamic. Come back. Simple variation. Keep your knees aligned with your hip joints and just walk forward or go into down dog. Lifting your knees. I'm doing the simple variation. Tuck in, lengthen your spine. Any tension on your wrist, keep it simple. Or go into down dog. That's why in down dog, you can give a massage to your legs, bending one knee, lifting one heel. If you're in the simple variation, keep lengthening. Opening up. Excellent. Feel your spine straight. And again, to come down, first come up with your chest. If you are in a simple variation. And child pose this time. You can always make a fist or palms close to your feet and relax. Can you relax your neck, your facial muscles? Release. Comes back underneath your knees. Let's do a small sequence to feel grounded, even with the hands. Simple variation, knees together, right leg back, and forehead to your knee. Advanced, you can keep doing the simple variation, Hollis. You can take one knee back and your knee towards your elbow. Let's do it a few times. I recommend to breathe in. Sometimes stretch a little to the side. If we are looking for alignment, it's better to keep your hips in the center. But sometimes stretching, it's okay. It's part to listen to your body. Last, right foot between your hands, or if you are doing the simple variation, you can always help your foot. If you're very flexible, you might not need it and you will just go right away. Keep your knee on the ground, left hand align and open to the right. So right arm open. Great. Something more simple, you can always bring your fingertips or your back. You can go here, open up. So your feet are helping to be grounded and this openness, this connection. And down. And to do the other side, first your knee down, or you can always go right away into down dog. And we do exactly the same what you did on the right, do it on the left. So we balance. Left leg up, left knee, or keep doing the simple variation, kneeling. Never force. It's not about overdoing or doing something advanced. It's like be honest what our body tells us. So it's perfect. It's a great time to listen to our body. And left foot between your hands, right knee can be up and down. First, find extension on the spine and then twist. This time, left arm up. So things to remember is like she's doing, relaxing the shoulders, lengthening. How do you know that you are in the right position? Because you are breathing. Beautiful. And we are coming down. Doesn't matter where you are, your knee down. And this time, bring the back foot close to to go forward. Feet hips apart, bend your knees a little. Any injury on your back, you can always bring your elbows on your knees. Otherwise, just relax. Relax the neck. This is a great posture to be grounded. Don't open your foot too much. They are looking forward, your toes. Feel how your feet are holding you. Your legs support you. As I mentioned before, they are the roots of your body. Relax your arms. Use the core to come up. It's another way to feel grounded with your center. And it's like your crown reaching to the sky and arms up. Look up. Working with your legs, just working with your root chakra. Palms back to the center. A great way to feel grounded is by balancing. So let's try. Your whole weight on your right foot. Here I recommend to open your eyes. Core engage and take it simple. Your left foot can be just close to your right, like we're going to do the 3 posture. Advance is taking the foot close to your thigh. You can balance with your arms, or you can even bring your arms up. If you fall, it's okay. You will try it again. Use the core. Feel your foot. Great. That's one way to do it, or your foot close to you. And release. I recommend to give a massage on the feet. Healthy foot, healthy spine. So have your foot healthy. Massage one or in circles or your toes and the other. Perfect. The same. So as she did, it's away or again, foot close to you. Take it simple or all the way. Great. Core engage. Look at one point. Smile. That always helps to relax and we don't take things too serious. Joy with the practice. That's one of the reasons we want to be present, to connect with what we have in life. Butterflies. Great. And down. Great. Feet hips apart, connecting with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your elbows. You can keep your knees bent and elbows over your knees. Lengthen your spine. Stay there. So she's doing it perfectly. The head, the back, middle back is connected, keeping the natural curve. So it's not like arching or over. You are very flexible, like over stretching. It's finding the center. 2 options here. Once you feel grounded, you can stay here, or you can open your arms to the side, or one arm forward and back. You can do the back arm and forward. Sometimes it's easier to be here. So again, it's not about doing intense things. It's about feeling. You might start feeling your legs. You might start feeling your foot. Just a few more. Presence, ground. and release. Palms down. And again, walk back. Last, child pose posture. Adho Mukha Virasana. Sometimes exhaling like with a side, it's very helpful. Notice people in group classes try not to make noise, but now you can make a noise. It's a great way to release. Slow, with the help of your hands, be careful, come back, and we are again going into sitting. So we can lay down. You might not need a towel, or you might. You can use it again. The more you practice, you will feel more mobility. We just do one more posture before relaxation. Again, feel your back. Hold the right knee, stretch the left. Here it's a good point to relax your shoulders. Feel the connection from the crown to your left foot, length. Pull the right knee towards you. Open the right arm to the side and twist. You can just go a little bit. Don't leave your right shoulder much. If it's easy, go closer, closer. You can even hold your toes. You've been practicing, so you are more open now. So simple variation, holding, advance, hold your toes. You can hold and stretch. Head to the center or to the right. Breathe. When you release tension on your body, you release tension on your mind. Then you look inward and then you know what is good for you. Connecting with your intuition. Bend your knee or just come back slowly. Hold your knees for a second before do the other side. And change. So hold the left, relax again the connection. Chin in, open the left arm to the side. And go down. Things that are very common, that the arm goes very high, so keep it aligned so you can relax the shoulder. Sometimes also we want to touch the ground, but we leave too much. So don't, keep it simple, it's fine. Great. Add the breath. I always share so much about the breath because it's the tool that connects us. And actually, this is what leads our practice, the breath. Holds your practice. Last, and go back. Excellent. Last time to hold your knees to give a massage to your spine, to your back. And I invite you to get ready for the last part of the practice. Here we are in a perfect temperature, but if you need a blanket to cover or something underneath your knees, sometimes even the towel can be on the neck or like a roll underneath, mainly if you have lower back tension. So then you can really drop your arms, your shoulders away from you. Shavasana, one of the best postures to surrender. I invite you to feel held by the earth. When we can really get into this point of surrender, we can feel the wholeness. We've been breathing with awareness. Now even I invite you to just release. There's nothing that you have to hold on. It's more about releasing. So relax your legs towards the earth. Relax your back. And if you can notice any place where you are tightening, sometimes unconsciously, the shoulders or the facial muscles. So try to relax. Keep sinking towards the earth. And you can stay here for a few minutes. It's a very important part of the practice too. Go from the mobility to the stillness. Become aware of your body one more time. If you'd rather stay there a little longer, do so. Otherwise, start to move, to stretch, doing anything that your body tells you to. This good stretch after. Feel what's happening in your body. Become aware what happened within. And stay laying down with awareness on your breath, or come back slowly into any comfortable sitting position. Mainly if it's easy for you to sit, just sit cross-legged or stay on the ground. It's up to you. If you sit, keep your spine straight. We are going to bring the palms together. A good reminder of unity, balancing. One of the points of the practice to feel connected. To bring our frequency in a higher level, gratitude is one of the best tools. So let's close the practice thinking of the intention that you set for this practice. We can always take it to our life and connect with gratitude. Anything you can feel thankful in this moment. Around this day, so many things to be thankful for. And last deep breath, arms back to the sky, connecting, arms up, look up. We have a beautiful blue sky here, and palms back to the center. Namaste. Honoring the divine within you, that it's the divine within me. Thank you for your time, for being here, for practicing. Namaste. Thank you, Hollis, for the invitation. Thank you.